What I mean by that is, yeah, you lot stop updating us unless there's significant news. If there's not significant news, I don't want to hear it, man. Speaking of that, I can't lie, I'm blocking anyone. You lot, there's too much of you doing this, yeah. Has Ornstein actually said something? Has he actually said something? People, don't be horrible. This is delicate times as an Arsenal fan, and I'm quite cool. All right, cool, man. Tranquilo. Everyone tranquilo. See? Told man, calm down. I know Berta's got us. I knew Berta wasn't rubbed. I knew he wasn't rugby. Yeah? Yeah, share my screen. Yes. Hey, yes. In Berta we trust, man. I'm not crying about bonuses in that. Yes, sir. Yes. Anyways, calm down, man. Calm down. Why are you excited? Relax, man. Arsenal on the verge of total agreement for Viktor Gyökeres transfer from Sporting. Yes, man. Arsenal and Sporting are on the verge of a total agreement for the transfer of Viktor Gyökeres, a deal worth 63.5 million euros. Oh my god. That equates to 54.8 million people in brackets, plus an extra 8.6 million pounds of future bonuses had already been struck in principle. Did I not say 48 hours? But issues remain, over the nature and achievability of those contingency payments, which caused a delay in the proposed move being finalized. Talks to resolve that are now at an extremely advanced stage, with a conclusion imminent. Only finishing touches and some minor tweaks are required before the switch can be completed. Viktor Gyökeres was focused only on joining Arsenal, and despite late interest from elsewhere, he did not consider any other team. The 27-year-old Sweden international's agent also waived his commission to help the switch. Agent's done the most. Gyökeres has done the most. His dad cried. You lot are legends still. You couldn't make this up. We've been live at the right time. You couldn't make this up. He's got a deal until 2030. Yeah, no one. I ain't reading this, man. Fuck you, mate. The president of the Sporting thing. I don't care. My striker scored 54 goals in 52 games for Sporting last season. Gyökeres has been one of Europe's most in-demand strikers this summer. What was we all moaning about earlier? We was moaning about nonsense. What was we moaning about? Yeah, we'll bring out videos and we'll go over can he do it and all of that now later. But no one don't care about that. We've Gyökeres, welcome. On Eze though, and of Arsenal, who has my full trust. His future was linked to Ethan's, hence my statement, until a formal approach is made, proceed with caution. Since the talk/glowing references from Arsenal players, Arteta is obsessed and directly communicated this to the board. My understanding is personal terms have never been an issue. One source said he would sign a 5-year deal tomorrow. This is obviously about Eze. Furthermore, I also understand he has told Chelsea and Bayern his preference is Arsenal, but how long can a player wait? Exactly. He could want us, we could want him. If you can't agree to peas, forget about it. If you're Crystal Palace, you're going to tell Arsenal where to shove it, really and truly, unless you're activating that release clause. Informal dialogue has taken place with Sporting, but nothing further as of today. Arsenal will focus on sales, and hopefully the sale of Trossard opens the door. 2025, we're running this gimmick. Okay. The hope is Andrea makes sales and picks up the phone to Steve Parrish. If anything develops further, I'll be sure to update you. It's well known in the industry, Parrish is honourable and straightforward. He would use the money to reinvest into Selhurst Park and other club matters. There's a deal to be done. This is all I have to say on Eze specifically. Let me be clear, we have to sign Eze. We can't go into the season short again. The fans are not asking for 200 million euro signings like Yamal and Mbappe. They're asking for a Haaland boy who directly fits a massive hole in our squad. Tell them again, big up hand of Arsenal. It's all calm, man. So, Carl, what was we crying about, man? What was we crying about? We was moaning for no, it was light work, man. It was light work, man. Boy. Come on. See, this is what annoys me about my club, because you do 1-2 things that puts a smile on a 30-year-old man's face, and then you do nonsense. But I wouldn't have it anyway, mate. Any other way. Smash the like button, people. Arsenal are still attentive to the market and open to the idea of strengthening if an appropriate deal comes up. If there are any further additions, they're likely to be an attacker. Arsenal admire left wingers such as Rodrigo and Anthony Gordon. We ain't heard that before. The futures of existing wide options, Martinelli and Trossard, may determine whether that interest develops further. So it begins. Arsenal also explored a move for Eze. It remains to be seen whether a new long-term contract for Wanyeri, which Arsenal in the process of finalising, may make a deal for Eze less of a priority. So Madueke was priority. I'm not even trying to draw him out. What's going on? Pardon me. You have to hold that. Arsenal have Xavi Simons on the list of possible targets, much like Eze. Informal talks on both have slowed since talks over Wanyeri's contract renewal reached the final stages. Apparently, Romano has said he's opened the door that is Xavi Simons to Chelsea after direct talks with his camp. Club-to-club talks will start from Tuesday as Chelsea Leipzig will discuss deal conditions. I like Xavi Simons, but I'll be more vexed if we don't get Eze. People rate Xavi Simons, I do as well, but they're struggling to tell you why they rate Donny. He's clearly cold. Don't get twisted. Crystal Palace have no intention of negotiating below Eze's release clause despite interest from Arsenal. The valuation is firm with a clear payment structure and the club are unlikely to compromise. Once again, Eze is under contract until 2027 with Crystal Palace people. Christian Mosquera is en route to Singapore to join up with Arsenal's pre-season tour after being given the green light on Tuesday morning. Luis Suarez left for training camp in Marbella. So again, Sporting need to get their own stuff, but I don't want to hear Gyökeres anymore. I mean, does anyone agree with Arteta? We've covered this before, but Arsenal need further summer signings. We have to improve depth and quality. You reckon? Crazy. We've gone over this already. Don't you lot worry about that. So yeah, Christian Mosquera is flying to Singapore to join Arsenal for pre-season. He's en route from London. Nice to see that one's over the door. You know what, Gyökeres, you might as well just fly straight to Singapore. The doctors can deal with it over there. There's no point coming to London. Just go over there. Now, completely off topic, but on topic. Mikel Arteta has said something, and I want to know you lot's thoughts. What do you make of this first statement? Mikel Arteta wants deeper Arsenal squad and end of tier system. Now I'll change it. I'm not going to lie. I do think every now and again, Arteta says some things, yeah, that makes fans just get on board and forgets that he's the one engineering it. Anyone that's in this tier thing is because of you. I don't want to hear about buzzwords and shit no more. Anyways, Gaffer, I got time for you. Tier 1 means that they have the capacity to be starters, basically. See, man, are just saying stuff for saying stuff's point. Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Well, no more impactors. Arteta suggested that system may be evolving. No, okay, let's strip it back. Yeah, let's strip it back. This sounds great. And this is what I hate about certain journalists, because none of them know fuck all about football. And it sounds like we're reinventing the wheel. What we can break that down is players go from being on the peripheral things to making themselves starters. Lewis Skelly, he was a young player on the peripheral, given an opportunity, showed some competence, confidence, and consistency. You've now made yourself this tier 1. The same with Saka at a point. There was a point we went to Wembley in a final and Saka was on the bench. You couldn't dream of doing that for Arsenal now. So let's strip it all back. It sounds great. Let's stop reinventing the wheel, please. Of course, it's going to evolve if players evolve. One day, Wanyeri might be tier 1. Like, you might genuinely start ahead of Odegaard, etc. Please don't take me for an idiot. But anyways, the tier 1, tier 2 free system, I don't believe in that much now, thank the Lord. The way the game's evolving, the demands we put in with 70, 75 games per season, fair enough, I agree with that. At the end, we want to build a team like other teams already have, where you look at the squad and you cannot really identify who's going to play tomorrow. If we get to that point and that competitiveness has as well the right level of cooperation between the players, that's what we want. So go get Eze, regardless of what you're thinking with Wanyeri. Okay. Now I'll change it because that's what's going to mold. And now we're going to have the capacity as well to decide who is in the best condition to play this game. Because last year the lineup was done. Give me 5 players who can finish 90 minutes. Those 5, okay. Those I have to play. Now give me another 5 who can do this. And then we played like this for 7 months. We need to get away from that because those restrictions have limited our capacity to perform and they have the freshness that we need at the end of the season, which is true. Hopefully this season is going to be very different. We'll decide what is the best team with the best players to play against this opponent today. Then we want to change the game, the team, whatever the context is, winning, drawing, or losing. We can change it immediately and have those players that can impact the result. Fair enough. The only thing the players were talking about at the end of last season and the first day through the door is, okay, how are we going to get better? How are we going to do more? Now, what I would say, Arteta, I don't think that's wrong. If I didn't know that was talking about the seasons that's just ended, you could have said that a couple of periods in life in it. So I don't doubt the players, which is why I say I feel sorry for the players. It's you and the people that make the decisions that need to fix up. You lot have let the players down. You don't need to meet them halfway, like us fans. We know that we're so close now in 2 big competitions. Interesting. And we just want to make that next step. There are going to be a lot of details and moments that we have to go our way. We have to push for that to happen. Every year, we have to see how things develop. I see the right balance in terms of maturity, experience, youth, hunger. All those ingredients are there. The thing is, there are another 6, 7, 8 clubs in the league that have the right ingredients to win it. And there's only going to be one winner. Okay, so let's spend the money correctly and stop doing BS. So we have to focus a lot on things that we can control, that we can achieve what we want at the end of the window. I must admit, going back to that Gyökeres stuff, this is what I mean about I think it was done as well. Like we're a bit down in the dumps about the Eze stuff and this. Coincidentally, Gyökeres stuff comes out, we feel a bit better. So Mikel Arteta said 9 teams can win the Premier League. Do you not agree with him? Disagree with him? All those things. What has been said here? I don't want to hear about no tier 1 thing no more, man. I don't want to. I just want to see trophies. The Cronkies prefer Arteta to be fully responsible. Sorry, the Cronkies prefer Arsenal to be fully responsible with no risk of PSR concerns. Mikel Arteta strongly and successfully argued to push the budget out this summer. So if we not blame the Cronkies or forgive the Cronkies, but if we just move from them for a sec and we say, okay, you've successfully got stingy people to splash the money, there's no hiding place now for everybody. I don't want to hear nothing. The Cronkies ownership. Oh, sorry, we've gone over that already. Arsenal's preference would be for a sale rather than a second loan for Reece Nelson. We've seen that already. Sesko is currently not a serious target for Man United, and he's not a serious target for us. Get off, man. Get off. Rodrigo doesn't want to relax during his vacation. He's working hard and wants to convince Xabi Alonso. So yeah, he ain't getting him anyways. Sam Dean has apparently said on the Latte firm, big them up. I've been told by quite a few agents in the last couple years that Arsenal of all clubs are really, really hot on the details and going through the paperwork. The lawyers go for it with a very fine-tuned comb. See, this is where I think the twanging happens, because I don't doubt that. But bro, every club's got to be doing that. These are £1 million deals. Like, they've got to be doing that. Like, it's not something that's just unique to Arsenal. The way these lot pattern the sentences, it sounds like it. And I have no doubt we do that. Remember, I said Zinni holds all the aces. Sorry, Zinchenko could be a bit more tricky to sell. Big part of it is his wages. Also, he's in London. He's happy, settled. He's got a family here. He's got kids here. 1 year left as well. And being a free agent gives him a lot more freedom. You know what? You're entitled to do what you want to do. He's spoken as well on Saliba and Saka and said Arsenal want to get Saliba and Saka contract extensions done and feel quite confident that both players want to stay. Although I'm not currently aware of that being particularly close, but that could change quickly. Saka, I think you're staying. You need to sign that new deal, just because in a year or so, when you F off to Real Madrid, we need peas. Kivior is not foreseen to leave Arsenal this summer. Arsenal are still attentive to the market and open to the idea of strengthening if an appropriate deal comes up. If there are any further additions, they're likely to be in attack. An unnamed Champions League club are currently keen to sign Raheem Sterling. Chelsea will accept a bid of 20 million. I think we know where I'm going with this. Onslaugh's preference is to have 2 senior players fighting for every position. That must be nice, man. Where they do that? Real Madrid are also keeping an eye on William Saliba, but that's something we knew. Bayern Munich have made contact with Leandro Trossard about a potential move, even though Arsenal are preparing a new contract offer. The German club are prepared to offer a higher salary. What the hell is this? Oh, we've seen this already. We've seen all of this already. What's this? All Real Madrid first team players have been informed of their roles for the upcoming season. Players are currently on holiday, but are also reflecting on whether to stay or seek a move, knowing their expected roles. Rodrigo will find it difficult to get playing time. Damn. Liverpool are considering a move for Rodrigo to replace Diaz. I don't know. Real Madrid won around 90 million, which equates to 78 million if Rodrigo decides to leave. So that's 68 and 78. My maths is poor, but that's over 100 million on 2 players. We can forget about that. Come on. Wonderful. Hey, GYOKERES. We need to put GYOKERES up there. Sorry, people. I need to get out my window. Yeah. Tranquilo. Just because it's done now. Imagine he fails a medical. Right, let me not say that, because I don't want him to fail a medical, but imagine he fails a medical. I knew better weren't going to do this to man. Fabrizio, here we go. Ben Jacobs hype. Crazy. Check the comments. He's calm, man. He's calm. Fabrizio confirmed it. Okay, you know what? We don't need to be told anything from Mr. Romano, but fuck it. Fuck it. Who, man? Yeah, as it froze. Just because it is nice to see it on the screen, you know what I mean? Like, it is, hey, where? You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Talk to my team nice, please. I'm putting you lot on notice. I'm sorry. I apologize on behalf of your Viktor Gyökeres for what he's about to do to your goalies, to your centre halves, to your defenders. It's over. Freddie Lundberg, contact Arsenal. Gabriel Magalhaes, make sure your phone's available. You don't need to be in the announcement vid. He needs to dye his hair red and get his dad. Get his dad. His dad needs to be given the Aaron Ramsdale dad treatment. That's a dad I actually want to hear talking. The crocodile tears, the leaving your gal, the removal companies, the refusing to go training, the giving up bonuses, your agent. Most of us Arsenal fans, we will not forget that. Yeah. We won't forget that. We won't forget this. We won't forget this. It's more like I can't do it like that. I can't lie. That one's a bit mad. I'll work on that. We got plenty of time. We got 5 fucking years, mate. Woo! His dad crying, bro. Make his dad cry in the vid, man. That's dark arts. Happiest I've seen DG in months. Darwin Núñez 2.0. Galvi, man. Galvi. You lot ruined Shevchenko. I don't want to hear it from you lot. 24-hour stream. Wow. You think I'm Kaiser Netting them, man? You think I'm Kaiser Netting them, man? I ain't got no capacity, but here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone cool, man. Everyone calm down. I'm only telling you lot to calm down because I'm not calm. Noni wasn't supposed to affect our business for Eze or Rodrigo, according to certain Arsenal streamers. You know the Arsenal mouthpieces who don't want to endanger their preferring passes. Their game's their game, man. I ain't telling anyone how to pay their bills, but there is that element. Yes, facts. 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 Even the way Arteta's asked certain questions. This deluded guy can talk to himself forever. Of course I can, man. I'm technically not. You lot are here, you know, and you're a bit weird because you're listening to me talk forever. Come on. Golden voice, golden skin. Your galley probably loves me. Hi, darling. Hi. Hi. Chablo kiss. Hi. Hi. You're right. You're right, yeah. Your man, your MCM is on YouTube chatting shit in the comments. I know you're cheating on him. I know. He's a piece of shit. It's cool though. It's cool though. If you look like this, had this cover, you'd be like that, man. You'd be like that, man. It's cool, man. It's cool. You're a loser. Anyways, guys, I'm on that Ornstein. It's not a bomber. Stop that. It's done, man. Ornstein. Hand of Arsenal confirmed that for no reason. So yeah, man. Oh, it's chatting. I am chilled. Well, you chatting shit. Oh, we talk forever. My days. My God. Talks forever. It's all right, mate. You know what? Should we sit fucking quiet just to impede him? Because every now and again, I'm on silliness. Every now and again, I'm on silliness. Let it go on. Go on. I feel like Garnacho when I swear someone tried to troll Garnacho, even though he's not necessarily a good footballer. I feel like him. It's not on Arsenal website. I ain't treating this as it's done. Now we needed this. We needed this, bro. We needed this. We got to block a report sporting after this. Never negotiate with these lot again. Now we'll be back when you got these kind of guys. We're back. DJ, I'm glad I was here watching your show live when we got the news. Come on, I'm happy we're here. That was not on my bingo cards. Pardon me. Love this guy. His desire to join us. What a beast of a man and a player. He's got the streets. Even if he struggles, he has to get our support. Look at him, man. I big up SP. I make sure SP's praising Gyökeres. I don't want to hear about no general play and all of that. Sporting are a nasty institution. They can go away. They've done their thing, bro. Listen, I can't begrudge them. The game's the game, innit? The game is the game. The game is the game. Who knows, man? Now, can we just wake up and Rodrigo's there, Eze's there, Lionel Messi's there? I'm dreaming. I know. Catch and SB better drop their video. Subscribe. Make sure they're doing that. Defo bagging United first game, 100%. Here we go. Think of all the opportunities Havertz has missed where we could have won games. I cannot wait. Clip the comment. Gyökeres outperforms and outscores. Is that? Listen, let's just do our thing with the 20 goals and that. I hear it though, man. I hear it. Here we go for real. Glock 9 or Glock 14. I'll be real. I don't even care what shirt he gets. You know, I don't even care. You're here now. You can wear number 99 for all I care. I don't care. Big up Gunner down under. What a name. Appreciate you. Big up Deluded. This was done yesterday. Let's go, my man. Word, his announcement video will be Batman related. Just get him in, man. Fly over. You don't need to see London Coley yet. You don't. Fly out to Singapore. Do all of that stuff there. Here comes into a stream and complain about the streamer talking half-baked brains on these ones. Not a happy man. He should have your name. He's not a happy man. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. That's a hater. But with one hater and there's 600 of you locked in. Smash the like button for his hater, man. Fucking idiot. Fucking muppet. Anyways, let me scroll all the way up because I'm missing too many comments. Donald, appreciate you for your super chat. Here we go, chat. Did I not say, to be fair, did I not say within the next 24 to 48 hours? It had to have, you had to have, and I think going back to that super chat, it has to have been patterned going into the Wednesday game. It just makes sense. Obviously, GYOKERES is here now. People are going to be buying shirts. Arteta is going to definitely be asked either before, 100% after the game tomorrow, which we will be doing a watch along about him. Hey, do you know what? Wednesday's a good day because after the watch along, provided DJB and Kenny Ken are there, I should have them on the platform. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Football's an emotional game, you know. This is a flipping emotional game, bro. Like the first half an hour of this stream. And this is why I say I love being here with you, because I shouldn't even be happy now. I'm really just, this doesn't change anything, you know. I still double down on everything I said. I'm still on to everybody, but I'm happy to see GYOKERES is here. Now I've got 2 level raises. Eze, let's do this, man. I told you, DG, I spoke to Victor. Listen, big up yourself. Go and speak to Rodrigo, to Eze, to anyone that has the skills we miss. Here we go, man. I needed this, man. I needed this. I needed this. I needed this. You don't needed this, but I also needed this. Like, I needed this. I needed this. We got Bane, man. Ben Jacobs, Bomber, medical within 24 hours. Loads, man. Let me see. Oh, well, you can see you lot can see it with me. We're seeing. Now bring me Eze, $1,000,000%. $1,000,000% explorer. Getting a bit of anxiety there. 20 plus messages. What's going on there? Ben Jacobs. There must be some, like, again, it must have kind of been tied up yesterday, because I always find it a bit weird how they all kind of released the news together in tandem. Okay. Viktor Gyökeres will sign a 5-year contract at Arsenal subject to formalities. 63.5 million euros plus 10 million euros package, with fixed fee reduced from 70 million euros after Gyökeres' agent waived a 10% commission payable to Sporting. Payment terms and 2.5 million euros in bonuses needed finalizing after the fee was agreed. See, you lot were crying over a little dibby 2.5 mil. Cool, man. Gyökeres decided to wait for Arsenal despite interest from both Europe and Saudi Arabia. Man United never bid or had plans despite being offered the chance by Sporting to try and hijack the deal. Forget that. We're going with our agenda. Gunner Blog said they shouted them. That's probably the realistic stuff. But Man United fans deserve all the hate they get. I need them to get Sesko, man. Subscribe and like. Zinchenko needs to go. He has to go, but you can't put a gun to his head. You can't put a gun to his head, and that's the reality of it. Arsenal might accept a fee. Zinchenko might not want to go to the club. Zinchenko might want to go to the club. The money don't make sense. Where is Mercy? He might want to run down this deal. That is something Wenger told us about years ago, about that's going to be the new thing in football. And that happens all the time. So, yeah, man. It's their job. Of course, they do that. Ain't no excuse to be mad slow. I hear it. But are we in the same situation as last year? The squad is basically the same. The depth hasn't improved. Some would even say the quality has dropped, though I don't agree with that. I wouldn't say we're significantly better. Well, Gyökeres in isolation makes us significantly better, but yeah, man, you're right. Still on the verge. It's calm, man. There's no verge to be done. It's done. Like, we was on the verge 20 years ago, man. It's done now, man. We already have enough players in the starting 11 that should be on the bench anyway, so we should be signing back up, sign better players than what you have. I hear that. Pardon me. Some man change a word in the post and people think it's different. Was the thing not virtually agreed last week? Kind of, but come on, man. Today we're gonna be happy. Tomorrow we'll think logically. Today we're happy now, man. I was on the verge of doubting myself as an Arsenal fan. This news pulled me back. My reputation was on the line. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. My rep was on the line. I kept saying it's done, it's done, it's done. I heard it was done. Genuinely. It's just waffle. They say one thing but show something else. If you really want a squad full of starters, then the club goes out and signs players like Eze, or even of that ilk, or Rodrigo. People of that ilk. You lot I'm going through the comments. You lot are excited when the GYOKERES news dropped, in it. GYOKERES will be announced on the 5th of August 2025. But and Ornstein defo wheeled out the GYOKERES announcement at the perfect time. Ornstein, my guy. I should wheel up the video of me and Ornstein. How does 1-for-1 improve depth and quality? Well, it could improve quality, not necessarily depth. And then when the season's kicking off, you know the mess we find ourselves in. Okay, Arteta, I need goosebumps now. DG, your poll at 50-50. The fan base is split, mate. Let's hope GYOKERES makes second preseason game against Newcastle Sunday. The transfer has been painful, but as long as he joins us, that's the main thing. Fact. I'll be real. I don't even remember what the poll question was, but we can look. Will Arsenal sign top players and prove us wrong? 44%, 54% have said yes, and I think that says 47, but it keeps changing. Fair enough. So the priority of our board was Eberechi Eze. I'm confused. I'm not even on the confused thing. They just need to make it work in it. DG, I was sitting close to Josh Kroenke and he was watching your show and started crying and walked to Berta to get it done. I love that lie, but let's go with it. Tranquilo. DG, I told man, SB. You did say concentrate, relax, to be fair. Make sure you're following the catch-up. Because, I mean, by the time this stream finishes, the catch-up should have their first video out there. If not, something's fucking go wrong, ain't it? It's all that about, fella. People need to stop saying bombers unless it's a done deal. The hand just said it's a done deal. Where is that tab? Tab police. Allow me. I need him to confirm it. What is going on? And I'm still going to cut up a clip from this. We better fucking make GYOKERES feel home at this football club, you know. That first GYOKERES goal is going to hit like crack, man. GYOKERES Madueke scoring second game of the season. Don't worry, man. We don't need them lot against United. Havertz and Martinelli can deal with that. United, it's not difficult. Pull up and take over quickly. But yeah, I just want to see where you lot's emotions are, man. Yeah, this Harrison guy. Suck your mum, mate. Look at the idiot stuff. This is debating. You could have done better there. DG, what do you think of the links to the J-League superstar suck? I don't know, man. I don't think she's as good as suck your dirty mum through a straw. Fucking jacket. Anyways, I should stop swearing. But you want to be foolish, we will reply with foolishness. At least try and be a bit more smarter. And you lot